Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Brayden and today we're going to do a Throwback Thursday eye tutorial using the Urban Decay Naked palette. If you want to see how I did this look, just keep on watching. Alright guys, before we get started on my eyes, I'm just going to go over the products that I use on my face. First I prime my face with the Hangover RX primer from Too Faced. I used the CoverGirl Vitalast Healthy Elixir Foundation in the shade 710. I went ahead and filled in my brows, and I used a powder today, and I used the Naked Basics 2 palette, and I used the shade Undone right here. You can tell that I really love that shade. I set my foundation with the Bare Minerals Bare Pro powder in Cool Beige. I use the Tarte Pro Glow palette for my contour and my highlight. I use the shade Sculpt for my contour and the shade Stunner for my highlight. And for my blush, I use NARS Dulce Vita, I think is how you say it. Yeah, Dulce Vita. And this is from a Christmas palette, a holiday palette a couple years ago, I think, but it's this shade right here. And then for my lips, I used the shade Charmed. It's a Ofra long-lasting liquid lipstick. And I use this shade right here all over my lips and Charmed. And then just took a little bit of Aries right on the center of my lip. But because I didn't set my concealer, I'm just going to go ahead and put some loose powder under my eyes. Alright, now that I look crazy, I'm going to start with my eyes. And if you guys didn't already know, I'm going to do a Throwback Thursday video. It's something that I would like to do every once in a while on my channel. I'm not saying that I'll post every Thursday, but whenever I do, I can, use a palette that was super popular back in the day. Today I am using the Naked palette, the original one by Urban Decay. Here's what it looks like on the inside. I used to love this back in the day. You can tell that I have some pretty big dents in some of those shadows. But this is what we're going to use on my eyes today. I've already done my face makeup, so let's just get started. I'm going to go in with the shade Naked and use this as a transition shade, so I'm going to do this in my crease, just using a Sigma E40 brush. And my mirror's right here, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. And again, getting some more of that Naked shade. Alright, next I'm going to go in with the shade Buck right here, and I'm going to use this one more directly right into my crease. And I'm using a Sigma E25 brush. For my lid, I'm going to go in with the shade Sidecar right here. I'm going to use a Coastal Scent shader brush. I'm going to apply some on my brush, but then I'm going to wet my brush. That way it's a little bit more pigmented on my lid. So this water bottle just has some water in it, or that spray bottle just has some water in it. I'm going to wet my brush. It had some powder on it. I'm going to wet it, and then I'm going to go back into the palette and grab a little bit more of that same shade. I'm going to just first apply this right on the very center, and then use patting motions and apply it all over my lid. Alright, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Going to use a shade Sidecar, wet my brush, And we're just going to start in the very center of the lid. I'm going to go back in with the Sigma E25 with a little bit more of that shade Buck. We're just going to apply this a little bit on the outer corner. And again, going to pick up that E40, the first brush that we used, and I'm just going to blend out everything, make sure there's no harsh lines. So I'm going to deepen up the outer corner, and I'm going to go in with the shade Hustle right here. It's kind of a purpley shade right here. Hustle. And I'm going to go in with a Sigma Pencil E30 brush. Ooh, about dropped my palette too. I'm going to start on the outer corner. I'm going to see if I can get a little closer. And slowly just pulling that into my crease. Gonna pick up that E25 again, and then just no extra product. Gonna blend that out just a little bit. You can see where I'm having a little bit of fallout right there. That's why I put that loose powder down. Our air just kicked on, so if you can hear that, that's what it is. I'm going to go back in with that shader brush and just put a little bit more of Sidecar where I've blended it away just a little bit. Using this brush that came with the palette, it's just a flat shader brush. I'm going to go in with the shade Toasted. It's that kind of pinkier purple right there. And I'm going to put this shade kind of where we put the outer corner shade and then the lid shade, and I'm going to put this shade right between them. Alright, and then for my inner corner, I'm going to use a Sonia Kashuk brush. It came from a set, I don't know, a couple summers ago, so you can't get this coloring, but you probably can still get this little tiny shader brush from them. And I'm going to go in with the shade Sin, this one right here. I'm going to get that really good on the brush, and then just apply this in the inner corner. So I want to deepen up my outer corner just a little bit more. So I'm going to go in with the color Hustle that we used earlier with a little bit of the shade Dark Horse as well. So I'm just going to put, and this is a Morphe E28 brush. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of Hustle and a little bit of Dark Horse. Tap it off. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit more of that Buck shade on that Sigma E25. I'm going to get closer where you can see this, and I'm just going to, just lightly, I'm not pressing very hard, but just lightly, kind of blending that out. My face looks ridiculous. Sigma E40 again, and then we're just going to blend just a little bit more. I'm going to wipe away that powder, and I'm just going to wipe it off with the Sigma tapered highlighter brush. It's a F35 brush. And I'm just going to use swiping motions. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline. I'm going to use the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade Stingray. Alright, I am going to wing out my eyeliner, and I'm going to use the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I'm going to get closer because I think that I can do it. Alright, let's see if we can do the other eye. There it is with the eyeliner, and there it is without. It is getting hot in here. Alright, I still have my other wing to do. I'm going to move this around, of course. You hear that? I'm dropping more stuff. And let's see, I'm going to move my mirror closer. I'm going to see if I can actually do it in frame, maybe. I'm going to be looking down still, but... Alright, now I'm going to do my lower lash line. I'm going to pick up that Sigma E30 pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Toasted first, which is that pinkier shade. I'm just going to apply that right under my waterline. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Hustle, which is that purplier, that darker purple shade. Same brush, and I'm just going to apply that right over that Toasted shade just to darken it up. I'm starting in the outer corner of my lower lash line, and then I'm going to see how I like it before I bring it all the way over. Okay, so that eyeliner isn't as dark as I would want, so I'm going to go back in with the Scandalize from Rimmel. This is just on the shade Black. So I'm going to pick up the shade Dark Horse on that E40 pencil brush again. Get it all over, tap it off. And we're going to really get up close. For mascara, I'm going to use the Stila Huge Extreme Mascara. It's just in this gold packaging. I need to open up my backup of this. It's getting kind of dry. Okay, look at the difference of what mascara does. I mean, look at that. Alright guys, I think that completes this look. I will come in and show you. Alright guys, that completes this eye look. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of these Throwback Thursdays, just let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, I appreciate it so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!